Hello everyone. Good morning. Let me know if I am audible to you. Hi Nidhi. Hello, Create to Inspire. Thank you for confirming. Hello Mahesh. Hi Shrikant. Thank you guys for joining this live. We'll wait for another couple of minutes before starting. Hi Shweta. Thank you everyone for joining. I hope you're all safe. Kindly confirm if the video and the audio both are okay for you. Just say yes. Thank you, Deepak. Thank you, Shrikant. Thank you, Shweta. Thank you, Prem. Okay, so let's get started now. Uh, my camera is projected in such a way that I cannot see the comments. So, first, I will explain what are all the materials that I have. So, at the end of the session, you can just have some questions to me so I can answer that. But for now, I cannot see your comments. I hope you all understand. So, shall we start? So in this session, I just want you to explain different kinds of pencils I was using and I am using, and it is like a transition. Through this journey, I changed many pencils, and I'll just explain you at which pencils I'm currently using. So I'll just put all the pencils here. So these are all the pencils that I'm using currently. So initially I used to use Apsara. You can see, I guess, Apsara pencil. That was like year and a half back, and then a very good friend of mine suggested that Artline pencils are very nice. I should mention that person as well. It is Shrikant. So he suggested me to go for Artline pencils. These are actually cheap and best, but the only problem is you need to sharp this using this knife. You cannot sharp using a sharpener. I have all types of all number of pencils. Like if you can see, it is 8B, 2B, 6B, 2B, HB, 10B, like that. So most of my drawings I have done using these pencils. And then for some reasons I wanted to experiment with other pencils as well. Then I tried domes and other things, but nothing worked well than these Artline pencils, so I usually prefer these pencils. And then I went on to buy this Staedtler pencil, not all the numbers, but I've taken only 4B, because for most of my drawings I use 4B. Whether it is light or darker shade, I usually, if it is lighter, I don't put much pressure, and then I use this Staedtler pencil, 4B pencil. If it is of more darker shade, I apply 2 to 3 layers, so to get that darker consistency. So this is one pencil that I always rely on. This is so much reliable that it is very easy to sharp as well. So this is one pencil. If you are beginner, you can go for Artline pencils, and you can just practice with those pencils, and you can shift to Staedtler. So this is the Staedtler pencil. And coming to the cost, I think this is Apsara pencils will cost around 8 or 9 rupees probably for 4B. HB, I think it is 4 rupees. And then for Artline, I haven't bought individual pencils, so I think a pack of 2 I got it for around 220 rupees, which is okay compared to Staedtler. If you go to Staedtler, each pencil costs around 85 rupees for me. So if you are beginner, I recommend you to go for Artline, and then you can go for Staedtler. So this is all about the pencils that I am using. And then we'll go to pen pencils or mechanical pencils that I am using. Let me know if I am fast, or is it okay? Is this phase okay? Can you confirm? Can you confirm this phase is okay? Just you can just say yes. Okay, super. Then I'll go with all the mechanical pencils I have. In fact, I just have 4 pencils here which are main for me, and I have other collection as well. So for now I'll just show you these 4 pencils. So first one is this one. So this is from Sakura, 0.3 mm, which is of high quality pencil that I use for small strokes. I'll just show you how thin you will get with this pencil. I can just show you. And I'm using 2B lead for this one, which I got with this pack itself. So you can see how thin it is. But you need to have some patience when working with this pencil, because it will erode too fast, and sometimes the lead will break. See, so you need to have some patience, and do not put much pressure on this pencil. This costed around 300 rupees, I guess. I'm not sure about the cost, but around that price. I got an eraser, lead box, and this pencil. This is of metallic body, so very you'll have very nice grip to hold. So this is one of a kind pencil, but I recommend using 0.3 pencils only once you practice with 0.5 and 0.7. Before that, please don't go to this one, because it will frustrate you, because it will keep on breaking. That is the reason. So this is 0.3, and then I have 0.5. This pencil is from Staedtler, 0.5. This costs around 95 to 110 rupees. uh, which is pretty less, because a good pencil, you will not get a good pencil within that price. So this is actually very good, and the grip is also very nice. I'm using 2B lead for this one. Before I used to use only what is it, HB LEDs, but for drawing purpose I am using 2B LED. So this is 0.5, and I have 0.7. For this one also I am using 2B. You can see. So this is 0.7. It is also of same cost, around 95 to 110 rupees, like that. Same company, it is from Staedtler. And then I have 0.9. This is a very basic pencil that I got from Camlin. If you are beginner, you can go for this Camlin pencils. These are very reliable and very nice to work if you are a beginner. Usually you get a set of 0.5, 0.7, 0.9 pencils within 50 rupees. I mean, the pack is 50 rupees along with HB LEDs. So if you want to practice with pen pencils or mechanical pencils, you can go for this one. This is of very nice quality. Yes, you can practice with this one. See, for this one I am not using any 2B LED. This is just HB LED. I'm just searching for a good quality mechanical pencil for 0.9 mm. I'm still searching. If you guys know anywhere to find that, let me know. Either Sakura or Staedtler is okay for me. So I got this from a local store. And before proceeding, I just tell you where you can find this you can find in any local bookstore. And these two you can find it in bookstore, but in this corona pandemic time I was not able to find them, so I went to Sapna book house and I bought these two pencils. And this Sakura I ordered online in Amazon. You can find it in Hobbycraft also, but I found it in Amazon. And Artline pencils, these Artline pencils I couldn't find it in local stores, so I ordered it in Amazon. Most of the things I ordered in Amazon. And the Staedtler, if you go to online and check for this one, you don't get individual pencils, so you need to buy it as a set. It costs a little penny more, so you can get it in in Sapna, or where you can find all the art materials. I got this in Bangalore. So there is an art shop. If you are from Bangalore, let me know. I can just share you the address where you can go get all the materials. Okay, so this I got it from that shop. And Apsara, you can find it anywhere. So for beginners, it's not a problem. You can get it anywhere. But if you are like you want to establish as a professional artist, then you should go for Artline or Staedtler probably. Okay, now we are done with pencils, mechanical pencils and normal pencils. I'll just go next. Next I'll just show you what are all the erasers that I'm using. So the very first eraser is a basic eraser that I'm using. These erasers are these are Classmate erasers. These are very soft erasers which I can use. It works really well. You can see here. So this is this is very basic eraser that I use. This costs around I think 2 rupees. Yeah, sorry, 3 rupees it is each eraser. So this is very basic. And then I use this. Yeah, I'm sorry, I think there is some technical problem. Now I think you can able to see the video as well as my audio. Can you kindly confirm? Okay. Thank you, Shrikant. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Sneha. Okay, fine. So if you have missed, then this is the eraser. This is the regular eraser that I use usually. This is from Classmate. It uh, cost around 3 rupees per piece. This you will get it in local store. I'm so obsessed with this eraser that I got a big box. So usually, because sometimes I find this and sometimes I don't find, so that is the reason I got many erasers of this. And then this is another eraser. This is from Sakura. This is very, very, very nice eraser, very good eraser. See, you can see the difference. I just erased with Classmate and I erased with Sakura. You can see the difference. You can still see the lines when you use Classmate eraser, but that is okay because this is regular eraser and which costs around 3 rupees. Which is okay for but for artists, if you want very clean you want to erase it cleanly, then you go for Sakura eraser. This is what I'm using. And then let's go to another one. This is kneaded eraser. This eraser you can knead it in whichever shape you want. For the for precision erasing, you can use this one. So this is the eraser. You will get it in Amazon. Around 6 pieces you will get it in around 200 rupees, which is very much required for an artist. So for detailing and all, you can use this eraser. It looks similar to plasticine, which is called play clay, you can say. See, you can see, you can do whatever you want with this eraser. So you can make it little sharp in the front, and you can do detailing with this, like this. You can do detailing. So this is very useful if you want for detailings. So this is kneaded eraser, and this is a very fun eraser from the company Matte. This costed me around 80 rupees. Again, it is from Amazon. So this is like a regular eraser. I don't know, this regular eraser does the job what this does, but I felt it is more comfortable. That is the reason I have taken this one. There is no much many things to tell about this this pencil, or pencil eraser. What do you say? Yeah, this eraser. Okay, and then I have this one. This is from Tombow Mono Zero Eraser. You can see the tip, how thin it is. This is for I'll just show you how this works. So you can see, for that small blend of line, for detailings you can use this one. This costed around 250 rupees. This is again from Amazon. The prices may vary because I'm not sure when I got this one, so please don't mind if whatever price I said is not matching with the ones you get it in Amazon. So I got this for around 250 rupees. And then this is another Tombow Mono eraser, which has got rectangular tip. You can see, I'll just show you. Can you see the rectangular tip? I don't find any much usage of this one. Much uses of this one, because it is just like I mean, this works better than this one. Just for I don't know, maybe I just wanted to try, that's the reason I took this one, but I don't use this regularly. And this is a bit costly, because it has got metal body. That is the reason this is a bit costly, and it costed around 450 rupees, I guess. And I got something else with this one. You will get one more eraser, what do you do, extra eraser with this pack. Maybe 450 rupees around. So but I don't use this much, and I don't think this is useful for beginners as well. But if you want to try with different erasers, you can go for this one. And this is electric eraser. This is from Montmartre. I don't know about this company, but this was the cheapest in Amazon, so I got this one, and this is working really, really, really well. It operates with battery. So you will just have one switch here, and when you press this one, you can see there is rotating. So this is how you can use. I use this usually during the finishing of the art. So when I'm done with the art, I can see some dark lines or extensions still appearing on the art. So that time I use this for finishing purpose, and sometimes just to clean the tough lines that I mark. So this is this you will get around for 300 rupees, I guess. There are very good other electric erasers, you can try, go and try, but this is okay for me. I want to buy new electric eraser, but for now this is working well for me. Again, this is from Amazon. So this is about the erasers part, and then I'll just tell you what are all the LEDs that I am using, which company LEDs I am using. Give me a minute. So I have all these LEDs. I'm searching for very good LEDs, but I'm not able to get. If I get also, they are a bit costly, and so that is the reason. So this is from Sakura. This is for 0.3. As I mentioned before, I got this LED box along with this Sakura pencil. So this is 2B, and this is of good quality. So it's very nice quality of LEDs. And this is from Stedler. So you can use this for you can use this for 0.5 mm, which is 2B. So this is very costly, and I think it costed around 90 rupees for one single piece. Again, I got this from Sapna Book House. And these two, I already told you, these are like black B LEDs. These I got with a packet of Camlin 0.5, 0.7 and 0.9 mechanical pencils. I didn't buy this separately, but you can get this locally also. And this is from Faber-Castell. This is of 0.72B. So I got this from Bangalore in an art shop. This costed around this is just 10 rupees. This is from Faber-Castell. So this is all about the LEDs I have. And then let's go to sharpeners. I just have one regular sharpener that I am using. This is from Apsara. I suggest all the beginners or the professionals who are attending this live, I suggest them to take a sharpener which has got a very nice cap. So whenever you sharp, you just don't need to put the dust on the floor or on your working space. So it is better to have a cap like this. So once your art is done, you can just throw the dust away. So this costed around 5 rupees, which you will get it in local store. If not Apsara, you can go for other sharpener as well, which has got a cap. And then see, I can use this sharpener only for regular pencils or a good quality pencil like Staedtler, but when it comes to art line, I don't prefer using see, I don't prefer using sharpener because the lead breaks. So what I do is I usually use this knife or cutter, you can say cutter, to sharpen these pencils. So this is okay for me. And for the sharp tip, I'm using this sandpaper just to sharpen it. I'll just explain you about this sandpaper later. For now, this is how I sharp other pencils. If not with sharpener, I use this cutter. So this is how I sharp the pencils. And then let's go to the detailings part. So these are all the gel pens that I am using for the detailing part. Like if you see, if you have like if you have eyeball to be highlighted or some other highlights, if you want to do with white, then this is the best gel pen I can tell. There are 3 gel pens which are from Sakura gel pens, which you will get it in a packet, which has got I think 5, 8 and 10. I have 8 and 10. I don't know where I lost 5, but I have 8 and 10 right now. So you can use them for detailings as well. You will get it in the packet. I think it will cost around 200 rupees. I searched for, I don't use 0.8 much, I use only 10, but I'm not able to find 10 numbered gel pens individually. So I took these 2 pens locally. I'm not sure about the company. I think it is Superior, I'm not sure. Okay, and this is from Bristro. This is also white gel pen, and it cost, I'm not sure about the cost, maybe 50 rupees like that, probably 50 rupees like that. I got these 2 pens. This is for highlighting. And then let's discuss about the blending part. And usually I used to use paper stumps first initially for the blending, and then it didn't work for me very well. I'm not there are some people for whom these paper stumps work, but I don't know, it is not working for me. That is the reason I don't have them. So usually I use buds, the Q-tips, earbuds. I'll just show you. So these are the buds that I use. Normal I mean, yeah, these are the buds that I use for blending. And also I use cotton to blend. For more darker blending, you can use this Q-tips, and for more wider range of blending and for the light blending, you can go for cotton. And then for more detailings, I usually use this Pilot pen for the darker highlights. It cost around again 150 rupees probably, for 3 pens, black, blue and red, and which I blue and red I never used, only black I use for some darker details. So this is a pen I have. And then let's sometimes I does some mistakes, so I usually use this corrective tape or whitener, because even though it is with pencil, if I use some darker numbered pencil, that time I am not able to erase it completely, even with any with any kind of eraser. So I usually use this tape. You can see it comes like a tape, so to correct it. So this is a corrective tape that I use. I must say that all these are like the collections from past 1.5-2 years. So it will take some time for you as well to collect everything. based on your comfort. And then we'll go for other blending tools. I use this brush usually, but not to blend, but for example, I want to put I mean color the background, like I want to apply the pencil on the background. I cannot just do like this. I cannot keep on doing like this for the background. So what I usually do is I take some darker shade and I put it in on sandpaper, and I do like this, and I put the graphite powder here, and then I'll just blend like this. Or you can use cotton to blend as well. So this is how I blend. So only for that purpose I use this brush, not for other purposes. Like usually some people use these makeup brushes for blending as well, but I don't know, this I have only this brush which is not working for me, so I use only for this one. And then I have this 50 mm brush. This is just for my comfort I have taken this one. It may be useful for you as well. For example, I have just done something here, and I have eraser dust, something like that here. And if I do like this, the complete that pencil marks, you'll get it everywhere. So instead of that, I use this brush just to clean the eraser dust. This is the sole reason why I have got this brush, but I don't do anything with this one. So this is the brush that I use. This you will get in local paint store as well. So let me tell you what it is. So this is sandpaper. So what it does is, when you if you want I'll just so this is like, it's been many days since I changed the sandpaper, or for you guys I'm changing this one. So if you want some sharper tip, you can just do like this, to get that sharper tip. See, for this reason. And for to extract graphite powder, I don't buy graphite powder separately. So to extract graphite powder, I do like this, and I just see, this is the graphite powder that I get, for which can be used for backgrounds, everything. So this is the reason why I use sandpaper. And I don't remember the price of this one, because I got it around 3-4 years back, and I'm still using around 20 to 30 sheets of sandpaper you will get. And one paper you can use for more than 4-5 months, like that. For me, I can use 3 to 4 months like that. Okay. And then one more important tool that I want to show you is this extender. This is called pencil extender. This pencil extender, the reason I use this one is, I want to use a pencil to the maximum. I'll just show you how small this pencil is, then you will understand why I am using this extender. See, this small the pencil is. I cannot hold this with my fingers, so that is the reason I put this pencil inside this extender, and I will be secure with this one, and I can use it. This is of very nice quality. I don't remember the company of this one, but this is very local made, and you will get it on Amazon for around 65 rupees probably for this one, or on Flipkart as well. Most of the items I got it from Amazon. So this is one use of this extender. And then the final tool that I use, I don't say tool, the final thing that I use for pencil sketches is this one. This is a fixative. I heard many artists telling that this doesn't work for them, but for me it does work for me, and you cannot smudge after spraying this fixative. So this cost around 250 rupees. You get it on Amazon. And then what you have to do is, once you are done with the art and you have finalized the art piece and you don't want to make any changes on that, to secure it for the long time, you can just spray this one. You can spray like that onto you need to hold the can 15 centimeters away from the art piece, not like how I does, because I don't have other chance. So after leaving it for 5 to 10 minutes, then if you try to do something on the picture, it will not get smudged. So that is the reason, and you will get nice matte finish to the artwork, onto the artwork. So that is the reason. And as I do commissioned artworks, this is a must for me, and people who are doing commissioned artworks, you can try this one. This is very useful, and it keeps the art piece for a long time. So these are all the tools that I use, and of course very basic tools, which are these paper clips, just to hold the paper, and then rulers, everything. So these are all the basic art materials that I have for pencil sketching. Kindly let me know if you have any doubts, or if you want me to explain anything else. And if you want to know more about the type of paper that I am using, I just want to do one more session on that, because I'm just experimenting now. For now, I am using a very local made paper. So I just want to do more experiments with different types of paper and come back to you. For now, these are all the art materials I have. So let me know if you have any doubts, or if you want to know more about my art materials, or if you want me to repeat anything else. So let me know. For Hi Sneha, for pencil sketches I don't use canvas. I'm using only paper. I'm not sure whether we use canvas or not for for pencil sketching. If anybody knows about that, let me know, but I don't know about that. Let me know if you have any doubts on or you if you want to know more about my art materials. I can just show you once again. Sure, Create to Inspire, thank you for asking that. Yeah, you can directly, if you want to. Okay, I'll just read the question from Create to Inspire. Can you tell us about your commissioned artworks, like how to place an order on with place an order with you? Okay, so what you can do is you can just directly DM me, or I can share you my phone number if you want, so that you can order yours too. You can directly DM, it's not a problem for me, or you can email me. I'll just share you the details in some time. Did you go to any art classes for an art? No, Divya, I never went to any art class. I should say this is like the talent that I got from my father, from my grandfather. I just kept on practicing, so I never went to any classes. Jahnavi Vetukuri. Once again, please. Sure, Jahnavi, I'll do it once again for you, specially. Any other questions? Any other questions? Devi Varaprasad, nice work. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you, Devi. How many throttle soul? Monica. Okay. How many days it will take you to complete one art? It depends, as I'm a working professional. I cannot completely sit. I mean, exclusively for an art. So each day I spend around 3 to 4 hours. Like that, I'll take. For complicated jobs, I'll take around 3 to 4 days. So probably 10 to 15 hours. And if it is a simple job, I take 6 to 10 hours. That's cool to hear. I'm a fan of yours. Thank you, Divya. Thank you so much. Shading techniques may be one more class. Definitely, Janavi. I'll. So this is my first live session here. I just showed all the materials that I'm using. Definitely on the shading techniques, I'll take one more live session. I'll make it as soon as possible. Another live. It was a really awesome session. Thank you, Amulya. Thank you so much. Kalhara. Have you chosen this to career or part time? This is my passion. So for now, it is part time. I'm not sure about the future. Create to inspire. Please keep posting videos in YouTube as well. Definitely, I'll try to, because I'm just learning how to create videos. I must say that I was not aware about the live also. I mean, I don't know where to go live as well. My sister just helped me, so I'm just in that learning phase. Definitely, I'll do continuous videos in YouTube as well. I have few videos, but I'll do. I'll take this opportunity uh, just to tell you that where my very creative friend Sushma, she has a page called Create to Inspire. Please do go and check it out. So you'll get many creative arts. Creative art pieces there. Also, uh, she started one more page called Anyone Can Create. So where I'll just share you all the details of that page as well in my, I mean, on my status, so you can check that out. So that is the page where she brings out all the, all the very nice artists around us, and she takes live classes there. So please do visit their page. And they are going live today with coffee painting or coffee art, so you can go check that out as well, because I am going to be there to learn coffee painting techniques. We'll be waiting for more live sessions. Thank you, Monica. Nishita, yes, it's me, proud of you. Thank you, Nishi. She's my sister. So I think that's it. I don't think you have more many. I don't have any further questions. So I'll just close the live session. So you can take down the details. I can share this on my status as well. So okay, Kalhara, come on, tell about your cousins. Definitely. So this is my phone number, you can note it down. It is 83748986483. I'll just repeat, 83748986483. You can WhatsApp to this number to just order your order yours. I'll just send the number as well. It is and or else you can mail me. I'll just write it down here. The number 83748986643, and the email ID is theblackborderarts@gmail.com. So that is my WhatsApp number, only WhatsApp, and that is my email. So you can just contact me directly, or you can just DM me here. Thank you, Aishwarya. Please create a session for kids so that it creates a passion at younger age itself and create many copies of you. Sure, Deepak, I'll try to create one session exclusively for kids with very basic tips and tricks to excel in arts. Thank you for the suggestion, Deepak. Is Nerdy's way. Great session. Looking forward to many more. Keep creating. Thank you, Sneha. Guys, if you want to give any suggestions, kindly let me know so I can improve it for my next live session. I hope video and audio both are clear. Let me know if you want more clear audio or video, or is it okay? Okay guys, okay, thank you so much. I know this is a very small session. I just wanted to start live session, so I started with the materials that I have. I'll definitely do one more, many live sessions in coming days with many art techniques and all. So thank you for joining, thank you so much. Please stay safe. I know this is very hard time for you, for all of us, so please stay safe. Thank you guys, thank you so much. If you have any doubts, or if you want to know where I bought the material, or if you want to know more about the material, just you can DM me directly, I can help you out. Thank you guys, thank you, bye.